Nice. What's up, homies? Sorry for the extra long intro. We had some stuff to deal with. There it is. Our abandoned roster, you guys. Letter season 14 is at an end. You can't even make. Should we make it hardcore? Is this hardcore? Hey guys, is this hardcore? Alright, let's get right into it. T-Bone's merch shipped out. That's what we love to hear. Mine did too, apparently. Look at this big ass water bottle you guys got. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. We ain't doing it no more. We ain't doing the hydrate or the dihydrate. So now this is gonna be like an actual playthrough because I cannot do any sort of yeah, I'm compensating for something. It's my little penis. Alright, so we're gonna run right to the den. You already know. A Prius? No, I drive a huge fucking lifted F-150, dude. Like it's lifted at least 12 inches like my wiener, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, we got the lights. We got like the big ass double tires on the back for no reason, and that never a speck of mud on it, dude. And you better never ever ever believe. You better believe you're never ever seeing anything trailed, towed, or even put in the back. If it's not my boys out there drinking. Carolina squatted. I don't even know what that means, dude. But it's a pavement princess. I can tell you that much. I don't go anywhere without my cowboy boots and cowboy hat. That's for sure. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure I've seen it around here. There's lots of that around here as well. Don't know if I've seen anything quite like that. Possibly not. Now that you, now that you mention it. All right, gamers. So we're actually going fire arrow. You guys want to be able to blast? You're watching the right channel. We're going all vitality. Did you delete your character, Steve-O? I thought I missed one somewhere up there. Am I the only one that's gonna have the footsteps in the wolf pack? Or T-Bone, did you found all yours, right? Yeah, yeah, you got all yours. Do you do a presentation? That's up to you if you want. I think that's just gonna be our thing. We did it 2 seasons in a row, so I think the tap send off is gonna have to just be what we do. I'm deleting his characters. Of these nuts. Got him. Got him. Freaking got him.
Do not come.
What's up? What's up, Chris? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Chris, how you doing? Get him. Is it? Hey guys, is it Friday at 7 p.m. yet? So the wolf pack can just go. Fire arrow. Vitality. Eh, 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 eh. 1, 2. Here you go. There you go. What excuse are you rolling with? Just the truth? I don't want to see you guys. I want to feel caged up like an animal. We're like we'll hunt just like animals. 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 Ow. Alright, we're gonna drop the bolts and grab the quilted armor. We're gonna use these and this. Move that on there. Grab boots. Just gonna have that We Own the Night playing on repeat just over and over. Alright, Den of Evil, we're going Magic Arrow. We'll need that for prereqs. We'll sell literally everything. Even the stuff that we think is good. Because we don't need any of this. What we do need is these and these. And a bow. So let's go buy a bow and a sash first, since we didn't get one of those. Charzy, if you're just looking for anything with resistances, so like fire res, that's cool. But you need 2-socketed helm and you need 2-socketed armor. She doesn't have any right now. Dex. Oh, okay. Tanias, we'll take that. And we run all the way to Blackmarsh, where we're gonna farm our runes. Our runes. Tal, Eth, and double Rals. Don't worry about the mobs. Only kill champ packs or elite packs. And that's why we bought them. So we can blast. It was good. Yesterday I found out though that because I got the multimeter and was testing stuff and everything tested fine, and so it looks like it's a circuit board issue. And then with the age of that, like I just can't find like that exact circuit board. So unfortunately, it is gonna be like new dryer angle. But I reached out to the people that I got the part from, and for the heating unit, and I might be able to just like send that back. I'll have to pay the shipping fee, but it's still gonna be worth it. So at least I can send the part back. Yeah, my dryer shit out all of a sudden, just like wasn't heating. But the good news, we got there. Yeah, I just use a blow dryer. I'll just set up the clothesline downstairs by the broiler. Well, I already replaced the heating element, and then it wasn't that, so it was like even more of a pain, because then I had to take it all apart and look at it again. And but I have confidence that like it's pretty easy overall to mess with dryers now. So like just from working on my dryer, gain the confidence to work on pretty much any dryer. Yeah, I did my man diligence. It's kind of what my wife was saying. I was like, man, I'm so pissed. Like, I was really hoping that was it, and that was just gonna be it. Done, you know, fix, boom, yay, dryer's working again. It's like, nope. Oh, I like doing it myself. I like saving the money, just straight up. And then I also just like learning how to do stuff and whatnot. Like we had bought this house and then the gas on the stove went out just randomly. Or in the oven, rather. Oh shit. I don't have any potions. This is spooky. Need a health potion. At least a TP, something. Gonna be naked and afraid out here. Alright, let's look for the waypoint, I guess. Oh, that works. Alright, never mind. We keep going. Fire. Vitality. But the oven went out and it wasn't heating, but everything else was working. Like all the electric, the igniter, like up top, all the stove burners and stuff. So I'm like, okay, so it's getting also like kind of just solving problems, I guess, in a way. But so I was like, okay, it's getting the gas, it's getting, you know, it's clearly getting gas, so that's not the issue. I'm not gonna be able to kill these guys. Need a bow. I'm gonna go back and get a bow that I can actually use. Sorry, guys. Anyways, the oven wasn't working, and so after looking up, I'm like, what would it be? Like, oh, it might be the igniter. And so take the oven apart, which is easy enough. It's just usually screws. And the thing that gets me is usually electricity, but with things that I know I can just unplug and they're like not, you know, any live wires or anything like that anymore, I'm good. So I unplug it and start working on it and looking at it. And the igniter is just basically these two wires that get screwed in with two bolts that just, you know, click, 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 and like ignites the pilot light basically to start the oven because it's gas range. And so all I had to do essentially once I got to it, which is just again unscrewing some screws and removing panels and stuff like that, was just cut those wires and then crimp wires. So just, you know, cut a little bit off of like the rubbery part, twist it together, put one of those nuts on it, and then put it back. And it was a $30 part versus like $1,000 gas range, or even paying somebody else to come out and be like, hey. And then the thing is, it went out again next year. A new dryer's like 450 on the cheap end. I don't know if that's like with the free delivery or what, but I thought about going and looking at you know, marketplace, like people that have used ones or just like free ones that they're just trying to get rid of. The heating elements don't work, especially if I already have a heating element. But one, I don't know how universal those are. And two, I don't want like the same thing to happen where it's just like it's a different problem and then the new one also doesn't work. Well, the new used one. Yeah, get used ones and repair it. That's what I mean. Like, but it's just got to be like guaranteed that the heating element's out rather than something else. Because essentially they're just a big like fan, motor, and like spinning drum. And they're not a whole lot. And then like a heating element, like there's not a lot to them. But with mine being the circuit board shitting out, I don't want to deal with having to repair all that. And I just can't find the part. If it's an old ass dryer, it's like really old. Two socketed. I don't have money for that. I don't have money for like even anything probably. Oh, this will work. Ah, I thought it was pretty easy. Yeah, it's our house was built in like 1950, so our house is hella old, and the dryer is also hella old. I opened that shit up and said like 89 or some shit like that. Like, it's an old dryer. It served its time. It's done its thing. As which is my arrows just disappearing? What the fuck is going on? Why? How is that hitting her over there? God damn. This game is fucking so crazy ass. Sometimes. But yeah, that's probably why I can't find the part. Just because it's so old. Stop that on like that. I'm so confused on what's happening. Alright, I'm out. It's on too weak. I'm gonna die again. I got 15 health. Need a well. Oh, healing? Yes.
Not enough mana. I need mana.
Die. Maybe we need that. Let's just use that right now.
The Order welcomes you.
Yeah, this is some rough stuff here. Let's get another scroll. Yeah, this thing's definitely served its purpose, so it's time, but it just sucks. We replaced the washer not that long ago, and so I kind of figured, once one goes, because people usually get them around the same time. So needless to say, we're doing a subathon this Friday for a new washer, new dryer. No, I'm just kidding. Douche. I'm happy I got the opportunity to at least repair it and like try working on it myself before just giving up though. All right, time to try to farm this. Let's go find the tower. That's because people used to make things like to make life easier for people, and now they just do it to make life easier for themselves. Like when the answer to everything is like just buy the new one or just get a new one, that's bad. Should be able to fix things and work on things yourself. Dawn is so weak until she gets exploding arrow. My goodness. Like magic arrow until we get there.
Not enough mana.
You're a magic arrow enjoyer. Just some random bow. Just a garbage short bow. I'm only level 4. I can't use my 10 highest bow.
What's that smell?
Oh god. Of course these guys are... I'm just waiting right here. I should just get a damn javelin. Should have just stayed with that. Ah! I can't use hunter bow.
Greetings.
See if I can get just a javelin.
Yes.
363. No. No, I can't. It doesn't even hit and it takes all my mana. Oh god. Dude, did they like... I'm just gonna leave. She does no damage, dude. The Zon early on. It's tragic. I have to go back to like Stony Field and just kill random Fallens and shit, or Cold Plains. Get at least level 6. My goodness. We're going Poison Javelin anyways. But it's just like until level 6. Pretty rough. Legolas. There we go. Finally some drops. Just going back to this. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just going back to this. I think they just should use their PTR more, honestly. That's kind of it, in my opinion. Like, they have this PTR, but they never really use it. I think they should be constantly, like, changing and throwing up different YouTube and stuff. The likes on YouTube got adjusted? No, what do you mean? there's been lots of stuff. There's like something about monetization that just happened. The likes were higher. Oh, there was something about like views too, counting like instantly when people watch instead of something else. I'm hoping it benefits us. I don't I don't know. Usually changes nowadays don't benefit the lower guy. They benefit the upper guy. So we shall see, but oh, well, that's not good then. We don't like that. I don't know. There's all this dumb monetization stuff still happening, saying like, "Oh, you can't," you know. Yeah, I'm just trying to level. Well, I guess now that I'm 6, I can probably we could probably do more. Or well, not 6, but that I just go javelin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got busy yapping. I lost track of the trapping. Mm-hmm. Now we're getting it though. Now we're acquiring wealth. We'll put right click to throw. Doot, 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 doot. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh. Oh baby. Haha. Can't catch me. He's catching me. Poke, poke. Get the brute killer. Well, first off, we already replaced our dishwasher recently as well. Funny enough, along with the washer when that happened, and level 5 fire arrow, and we don't have a garbage disposal. So, joke's on you.
Impossible.
Oh, now we're just slanging on. Die, 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 die.
Good to see you.
Dishwasher. Oh no, we don't like that.
Good day.
T-Bone, I saw your stuff ship, but I don't think it's gonna be there by Friday, unfortunately. Still, I know. Guys, we wasted money on that bow. Oops, it's not where I wanted to be. Hey, at least you got it for bright and early. Well, I guess not bright and early. You got it bright and early for Sunday. To wake up with the wind. Come on, Bri. Eh, eh, eh. Come on. I need to get levels. We're under leveled, so we're not hitting well. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Just a little bit more. First champ pack we come across. Who's there? No! I was just gonna run away. What's up, Wedge? Good, it's the mornings. How's it going, homie? No, no. Gotta repair.
Good day.
Ooh. Uga chaka. No. We're free. We're free. Oh, damage. Mm-hmm. Honestly, you love to see it, guys. You love to see it. Vitellita. Vitellidatus.
The Order welcomes you.
That bow out of here. At this point, yeah, let's get one of these. Some more stamina potions. And a lot more mana potions now. Now we can level up, guys. Hey, we made it. It was rough, but we got there. Now the game's free. Really? When you're in here, hang your lefts. Because the next area is always to the left. Well, usually always. Like 98% of the time. Oh boy. Like nice to not hit them and leave the trail of poison, honestly. More so than it is to hit them. Oh, we're huge now, guys. We got cold res. Mm-mm-mm. Alright, guys, here it is. Countess, give us the Tal and the F. We're going Poison Javelin again. F. Hey, not bad. You know what? Not bad. Give us the gold.
The tower's trove.
Yes, sir. Poison Java and Fire Arrow. Excuse me. Alright, reset. We need that Tau rune. We at least for sure need the stealth.
Good day.
And if we can find 2 tier runes, that would be Chef's Kiss as well. How's it going, Hats? Poop. Poop-a-doop. Wolfpack is coming strong on Friday, though. Yep. Yep. Is it Friday yet, guys? So we're really only going to prio elite packs. Screw the rest. Screw the rest. I don't need that. Oh, wow. And this Zon is leveling guide is under the playlist leveling guides. And we also have the same kind of thing going all the way through hell. For Paladin, Sork, Amazon or Assassin, Barb, Necro.
I can't carry anymore.
Mm-hmm. And now we're doing Zahn. One of the fan favorites there. Farming count is for our stealth runes, our Tal and our F. Won't be able to use it till level 17, but once you get to level 17, then, you know, you blast. I'm doing good. How many liters are in our giant jug? Not sure liters, but we got 64 ounces. We measure things in oil, pounds of bacon, and gun shells. Here, I mostly got it for, well, I pretty much only got it for when I go to jujitsu because I don't have enough water when I'm there. And coming back, I'm just like dying. So we gonna hydrate because we ain't trying to dehydrate. You know what I'm saying? Oh, ow. How rude, la la la.
I can't carry anymore.
Eh, eh. And poison. Exactly. All right, we're going 3 into dex. 1, 2, 3, 2 strength. And let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't like take it with me, but when I go do things and like, you know, I have different water bottles as well. Should always have a second pair just on backup. Looked way bigger than that. I think it is. I think it's that. I don't think it's the 124.
Welcomes you.
I don't know. I guess I'll have to see. It might be 124. Remember, you can save 3 of these to roll into one of these, or 3 rings for an amulet once you have your cube. But I want the gold, so I'm selling. I know I should probably buy a stash. Sorry. So let's go take a peek ski. What you got, Charcy? No. Oh, wait, she does have 2 second arm. She got poop. She got poop. Eh. Oh, yeah. Now we're feeling strong. Remember when we were like feeling super weak and poopy? Give us the scepter that'll sell. Assuming it rolls with stats or skills. There's one of our tier runes. The Dirk Diggler. Alright. We go. We continue. 5K. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. We're rich, dude. We're rich. What is happening? There we go. Here's our soundboard. Yeah, look at us acquiring wealth, amassing riches. Remove only. Oh shit. Anyone want these? I forgot that. Oh wait. Okay. So we can pull from there still. Guys, we can pull from there still. Anyone want a burr rune? Too bad. They die. No, I have a push 2. Ableton push 2. It's way overkill. Steam Deck would do like the same thing though. What's up, Frosty? Buddy, you ready for Friday? Also, we're switching the lore playthrough to Saturday night for this week, obviously, because Saturday or 7, I'm not gonna stop. The season 2 hours in to go do the lore and then come back and keep playing, so we're gonna just keep banging out. But if you guys like lore and all that stuff, we are doing usually Friday nights at 7 p.m. We do lore playthrough. We started with Diablo 1 going all the way through Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred, and just this past Friday we got to Lord of Hatred, so that's where we're continuing on and having some fun. Alright, and then we got all strength here. Or, well, we did the dex thing a little early. We're still going all vitality, I guess. But yeah, I'm pumped for Friday, dude. Remember, you gotta check out the store. We got merch options. T-Bone got his coming. We got ladders, shirts, mugs, stickers, everything you could want. Get him, Batman! Wow, that tore through. Alright, two-socketed. Two-socketed, come on. Oh, luck is skill, guys. When you got it, you know? And some of us just got it. Oh, Gulldagger. Damn it. 13K. Guys, we're rich. They call us Amazon Bezos. Amazon Musk. Yeah, walk in my fart. Walk in my stinky farts. How's that smell? Mmm. Yeah. She thinks she thought. She thinks she thought, guys. Ah! You're locked in here with me. Jewel. Goodbye.
I can't carry anymore.
Why not? Sheesh. These ones are kind of nice. I get on my way. Neff, Neff, Eth, come on. Where's our tail? Where's our tail? Come on. Give me the tail rune. Three of what makes it? What makes a tail? We're a ways out. All right, we gotta be level 13 at least for the tier cap.
Greetings.
Oh well. 5. 45? What? Yeah, might as well do this too. Let's go get that Tal rune. Come on. Big Tal energy or big tier energy? I want the double tier cap. Double rail cap will be nice, but let's get it, guys. So if you're just joining us, levels 2 through 5, we put into Fire Arrow. The Den of Evil, we put into Magic Arrow. And then levels 6, 7, 8, and 9, we have in Poison Javelin. Everything into Vitality. Except for one level, we put 2 into Strength and 3 into Dex. And that's where we're chilling at right now. Just farming Countess. Once we have our Tal and our Eth. And if you want quality of life, double tier. But for sure, your Tal and your Eth. Double Ral as well is nice. For X 3 and 4. Pretty much only prioritizing champ packs or elite packs. Not clearing the whole map, wasting our time with that garbage EXP. Save that garbage EXP for the birds, dude. We bang out. We got a blast, dude. There it is. Again, once you're in here, you just hang lefts. You'll always get there as quick as possible. Sometimes if it's high density, I'll clear it out, but as you can see, the EXP is still poop. Compared to when we find... Aha! Here's good EXP. Something worth our time and our mana and our money. Delicious. Another one. In this level, you guessed it, all vitality. Get him. Just gonna switch those out because I don't want to lose those good ones, so we'll repair them back when we get to town. But right now, it's not really worth. Hopefully, he drops a mana potion. Mana potion, sir. Ah! Success. Nice. Don't touch my mana. Do 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 do. Duke Ripper.
I can't carry anymore.
Are these gonna have resistances? Come on. Nope. I hate to see it, honestly. Should be enough to make it through, though. We continue. We blast. Another Ethrune. Stop it. Do, 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 do. You guys getting the point yet?
Yes?
We'll get one here soon. Just believe. Helps getting the levels too, so that way we don't stay under leveled on melee characters. You kind of want to be more over leveled than you want to be under leveled. It's because of the way attack rating and stuff like that works. You have a much better chance to hit when you're closer to the level of the enemy or, you know, higher level. So if you're constantly pumping, you might, you know, miss out a little bit. Oh, shit. 11 should have been multiple shot, guys. Sorry. I should have went there. But it is all back up. So 11 multi-shot. Okay. And then that way you can do 12 exploding arrow. And be a hybrid Zon, dude. Poison and fire. Even never. We got Mr. Exec in the house, the Zon enjoyer. Next ladder. He's abandoning the pack, guys. Boo this man. Everybody boo this man. Boo! You're allergic to Druid? No. No, no, no. No, no, no. Also, this is the meta. Fuck your magic arrow. Look at this. Screw your magic arrow. Your magic arrow does nothing. You can't handle the truth, Exec. Ring. Oh gosh. Better be the number one Zon. Better be top 5 Zons. I want to see top 5 Zons from you, exec. Make it happen. Make it happen. Nobody got that. No, you gotta make it. You gotta make the time. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. You just don't want it enough. Midnight season, Midnight season, Midnight, Alright, we have 89 Eth-runes at this point. The knockback. Alright, she doesn't give it to us by 12 or by level 12. We're yoinking it from the stash. Actually, we'll say 13. We'll go all the way to the exploding arrow. Hi. Oh, I can't even cube them up. I don't have a cube, duh. So what time does the patch come out today? Because the patch, or is it out already? There's no way. I don't feel like I updated. Did anyone have to update? Can we find the new Rogue's Bow, guys? Can we find a new Manald heal? With 10% faster who knows what? Should we just hunt Andy for a unique ring and see what pops up? You guys want to do that? Wouldn't be terrible, right? Maybe. Maybe it would. Maybe we could get our sick new Rogue's Bow, guys. We could really be blasting now. Some ass patch notes, you know what I'm talking about? Where are we going here? There it is, finally. Looking for a tail and a F, and a tail and a F. Looking for a tail and a F. What is that 2K? You get some drip? You get a title or something? Or just personal satisfaction? The homie that comes in on Twitch that is making his own game said that the playable alpha should be good yesterday. Hey, Talon, double tier. Ha ha ha. Who do you think you are? I am. That's what we like to see there, homies. Now, we blast. Remember our multi-shot. And 12. We're going on vitality. Achievement starts at 2K. 3K for this Keystone Legends. Dang. Buddy, if you don't get the top 0.1%, you're not even a gamer. Like, don't even call yourself, you know. Roll her or Firelock?
Greetings.
Firelock. Firelock's gonna be easier. It's gonna be faster. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be stronger. It's gonna be cheaper. But if you like Amazon, there you go. Get that. So we'll get level 27. We'll put that in there for level 13, which will be next level. So we'll just hold on to that actually. And there's our Tau and our Eth. Ooh, look at that. Coming for you later, big boy. Damn. Amazon's the only true master class. I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. Full Jabzon kid on non-ladder. You never leveled one. Oh. That's true. You funnel all the gear. For ladder start, I mean, Warlock's going to be an easier ladder start. The easiest ladder start we've ever done, because we've been showcasing all of them, basically started this season with Warlock, so we already did Warlock, but then we did Paladin, Sork, Barb, Assassin, and now Amazon. If you go to YouTube, Howie Diablo on YouTube, also streaming there. But the Abyss Miasma Chain Warlock is by far like the easiest starter ever. So if I'm playing for efficiency or like min max, I don't see a world where I don't start Miasma Chain, just to be completely honest. That build is so strong and easy and cheap, and you don't need a single respec. It goes perfectly into like Abyss Lock late game. It's cracked. It's really, really strong. And they just fixed the most annoying bug with it, where your chains wouldn't go through ally units. But if you just want drip and fun, Firelock is still strong. It's just the gear's a little bit more expensive. Eek.
So, this is the site of Andariel's atrocities.
Kinda want to get some stamina potions. Start Assassin. You guys are all wrong for not starting the homie wolf pack. Alright, I'm gun them down. Gun them down, boys. Get them, wolves. Ow! Sick 'em, boys. Oh, Lord. Can I get out of the room, please? Do not block the door. Do not block the door. This would be a beautiful room to be level 13 in with our double cap.
Order welcomes you.
I haven't also not had like a really. I mean, I've messed around with one. Like T-Bone, sent the file to just like play with around with one on single player, and I've done it Fury Druid. It's fun, it's fast, but it's still just like nothing. I mean, you can't teleport in werewolf form or anything like that, so it's just like isn't. I don't know. It just isn't as fast as other classes. And when you like to just kind of go around, or if you like to go around fast, or quick, do things quickly, it's just not really that. But I'm still gonna gear it up just because I want to play one and showcase one. We're raising awareness, guys. It's not for efficiency. It's to raise awareness. We're falling on the sword for season 15 just so we can showcase how much the druid, specifically the shape-shifting druid, sucks ass and needs some dire help from the devs or the singular dev that runs the team. Yeah, Jalal's is good. You know, they're changing according to the patch notes. They're changing Metamorphosis, or it's on the list to be changed, or something like that, right? Or is it the ones that's on the list to come to non-ladder? Because I was confused. They said like the items being changed, or like the rune words being changed aren't coming to non-ladder, but the ones that like are on this list are coming to non-ladder. It was something. There's something weird where they were changing things or reworking things. They just worded it horrendously. Just like even the wording on the patch notes was terrible. We can't get nothing, you guys. Oh, no. Level 19, you can take normal boots to him, to Charcy, if you get the Malice, and hopefully get some run walk on him.
The sisters will be glad.
Otherwise, I know a lot of people will save this quest to go do whatchamacallit,
Not enough.
like coronets or antlers or something like that late game to try to roll for some value on those kind of items. Looking for 5 NATOs or some sort of, GG circlet. Wow, this is kind of crazy. It's all the way like blocked over here.
What nightmarish tortures took place here?
Grab a hustle. We're trying to hustle. Trying to tussle. There it is. Now we can put that right there. And then this one's going all strength. And don't forget to put your tier cap on, guys. It's going to be nice, I promise. It's going to make all your mana problems go away. In density. We're just, oh, there's no changes to rune words. Oh, even worse. Even sadder. We were wrong then. No changes. No changes to rune words, guys. Only changes to garbage, obscure uniques that nobody uses or will ever use. And the changes still don't make them more usable than their rune word counterpoints. But don't worry, guys. We got big changes. Don't worry, guys. Angelic Sickle's coming with 6 more damage. AI ass patch notes, dude. Whoever the dev worked, on them went to Google and said, "Oh, help, I need to do my job now. They're finally requiring me to do something." Google said, it looks like, according to what I'm finding here, the player base wants the leveling process to be a little bit better. They want some uniques maybe changed up to be on par with some rune words. And they, just kind of want, just some changes to the game. Okay, well, what kind of changes? Oh, I think Angelic needs 6 more damage. Dude, nobody that has ever played Diablo 2 in the history of ever has looked at Angelic Sickle and been like, this shit needs 6 extra damage. Only with 3 set pieces. This shit's so annoying. It's such a troll change, man. What are they doing? It just, again, highlights the fact that nobody at Blizzard plays the game. Like, nobody that's making the changes or decisions, anyways, actually plays the game at all. And that's a big issue. At the very least, you should play the game that you're developing. Like, I'm not saying like all the time. Like, I don't say you have to be like a streamer that's on the game, 24/7, like streaming it 8 hours a day, and then you go and you work on it and stuff like. But you should at least like know the game, like play the game a little bit, like have a character that you can hop on and test things out with and shit. Just so crazy. Yeah, we were talking about that in Discord too, moving the apology video. I just think it's weird that we're in like a day and age where whether it was like Blizzard yanking the chain on him or whether it was people in his comments like making him feel that way, I just think that it's super weird and pretty like lame that somebody can just have an opinion, right? Even if you don't agree with the opinion. Dude just shared his like milk toast opinion of like, yeah, these patch notes aren't really like all that, right? That's pretty much what he originally said. It's like, yeah, they're underwhelming. They're not, not really like kind of all that. And whether it was his own like anxiety or feedback he got from people and they go like, come on, at least we need to be positive, Mr. Llama, or it was like, what pretty much everybody including myself really believes, whereas like Blizzard yanking the chain. We got some strongly worded email from some exec like, hey man, you're our guy, you can't be talking like this, making us look bad. Either way, whatever it is, whatever it was, it's so fucking just sad that the dude felt the need to make a 20-minute apology video. Like, apologizing for just sharing his opinion, you guys. He didn't hurt anybody. He didn't do it. He didn't even, like, really go off. And he still felt the need to make a 20-minute long apology video. That's craziness, dude. He just had an opinion, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry for having an opinion. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I shouldn't say things. I should just not have like thoughts. I should just, it's just what? It's just your opinion, dude. It's okay. Like, yeah, lightning res. Everybody that plays Diablo 2 read those notes. And if you didn't look at one point when you were reading these patch notes, if you didn't say, what the hell? Or like, what the heck? Or like, why? Even just if the question why didn't pop into your head at least one point when you were like reading through all the changes for season 15, I, I, I got nothing to say, I guess. I don't know. We're on different wavelengths. But people are making all those like obviously online, is in real life, but people are making that type of stuff all the time. And even whether it is like, why is it still like the fakeness that like yeah, it's not real life, but why in the fantasy world you need to apologize for having an opinion or whatever? Like I'm hoping, they're like, oh, we're adding more. Here's our bigger reveal for season 15 at BlizzCon. But it's also possible they just don't, or they reveal something for season 16, or who knows. But not really touching like any class's balance and still kind of letting the warlock just dominate is kind of a keck W, in my opinion, guys. Yeah, like if you're reading the patch notes and you're not just like, okay, why, or like, what the heck, like, you don't even play the game, because if you do, you would be like, what the heck, why? I'm not saying you have to like, it doesn't ruin your day, guys. Like some people just are like, oh, you're going too hard. It's just a patch. It's just a game. It's like, yeah, but it's just like, it's just expectations and like standards, and them failing to meet them yet again for like little to no reason at all, in my opinion. And that type of stuff just gets unfortunate, like it gets disappointing after a while. Been a very long time since there's been like a big player, W or consumer W. Like we were saying earlier, everything's just kind of like benefiting people up top more so than anything. And so I'd like to see like just them even look like they care. Like just do anything other than pretty much AI patch notes ain't it for me though. I'm not gonna be some apologist or cope that those were good patch notes or whatever the heck. I'm just gonna say how I feel and be like I said, continue to try to just be the voice of you guys, more or less. Pretty much everybody in the Discord was like, what the hell? What the helly? This is not what I was expecting, like I was expecting them to capitalize on the hype and keep going and change up Warlock, maybe change up a different class. Not just do like random shit with garbage uniques nobody uses. And that are still super rare. Like some of those ones that they changed are like insanely. I haven't even found Blink Bat. 2 seasons. We've done what, 5, 6 playthroughs now, at least. Haven't found Blink Bat once.
This place is eerie.
Yeah, it's what I was saying earlier, Moop, too. These companies are really just like riding the coattails of the older devs that like actually made the good games, but they've left and either started like they've either left and just retired, or they go and make their own projects. Like they get sick of all the corporate bullshit and they want to actually just develop like their own good games. So then they leave these studios and make their own games. Like Clair Obscur is a perfect example of something recent that is probably well known enough for people to kind of know. A lot of those devs were Ubisoft devs, and they were like, what, screw this, and they just left and made the game that they wanted to make, and it ends up winning more Game of the Year awards than any game ever. But then Ubisoft is still able to call themselves Ubisoft and ride the coattails of these devs. Same like, we saw it with Bungie. We see it with Activision and like Treyarch for COD. We saw, yeah, Bungie, like Destiny, and like even at the kind of tail end of Destiny 2. Um, just a lot. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Wizard. Oh baby, poison res. All right, just to double check. Yep, all vitality. Actually, we're going 14 into energy. Get some energy points here. Help out our mana a little bit. Clay Obscure is a beautiful game. I loved it. I have to actually go back and play the free DLC. Apparently, there's like a really hard boss fight. What if the BlizzCon update is that they're shutting down Diablo 2? Like, Brain of the Warlock was the last thing they did. Like, I don't think they'd make that announcement at BlizzCon. That'd be really fucking terrible, though. Could you imagine? They're just like, yeah, we're no longer going to, like, be supporting, like, Diablo. We think it's in a good spot. We're just going to let it be where it is. We'll fix bugs here and there, and that'll be it. How tragic would that be? Like immediately all this wind out of everybody's sails of all the cope and everything would just be gone. Yeah. Wait, what? Let them close Immortal? Yeah, that shit needs to go. Diablo Immortal is not it, Chief. Alright, enough yapping. Let's get blasting. Diablo 5? Yeah, probably. Probably. They got 2 DLCs out for Diablo 4 and it's in like a good spot, so they're probably just gonna, let that marinate and start cooking on Diablo 5. Which, hey, if it's good, it's good. Honestly, though, like these companies need to just learn, dude. Like they need to just start hiring these people that like make the fan-made stuff that the people love. Like they need to hire these modders and these other like, creators and just let them cook. Literally just let them cook. Like don't tell them what to do. Don't do whatever. Just be like, yeah, you guys literally took like our game and to some like made it more popular. So let's do whatever you're doing, like, but do it with our game, and then actually give them the resources and the ability and everything like that to cook with the game. I don't understand why they never ever do that. I saw the voice actor of Kratos. He was talking about like live action movies and just adaptation of stuff like that too. And he was saying pretty much the same thing where when these people are doing these live action, adaptations, they have this like amazing successful source material and like this cast of people and everybody that worked on it. And he says the first thing you do is you hire nobody from like the original thing and you just try to do your own thing. Like it just doesn't make sense at all. Because the fans are hype because they think it's going to be like what the game is or like what the cartoon or anime is. They don't think it's going to just be like some brand new thing. All right, guys, we're down here. Let's get blasted. We're just gonna come in here. We're gonna say, "What up, Andy? You smell like goat cheese." Where she has high poison resistance, but she has terrible. So when she's poisoned, just switch to the fire. And just explode her bussy on down. Fallout's been doing a good job. That's what I've heard. I've heard Fallout is good. Or like Fallout, and in my opinion, also, I personally like the live action One Piece. I don't know if that's a hot take. I don't know if people are gonna cut my head off and wear it as a scarf or whatever, but they definitely did better than Halo. I can tell you that much. Yay. Oh, big Ruby.
This maiden shall inflict no more anguish.
See if we can find the 3-socketed bow. That Ruby's gonna be huge for our fire damage, though.
What you need?
You find a 3-socketed bow right here. No. Yeah, Halo just did so much wrong. we got we got everyone's money for Reign of the Warlock. And you never know, man.
I know much about the ancient religion.
What are you making in that bad boy? Honestly, nothing. Just rubies. We can get one, just rubies. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All res 3? Can't be spoiling me like this already. I don't even know if she sells. She sells 3 socketed. I think she does. Damn. Nah.
Yes.
It's one. She sells 3-socketed bows, or are we tripping?
Good day. What can I do for you?
2. Damn. Need 3. I'm looking for 3, you homies. Don't settle. Don't settle for less.
Greetings.
You get what you need. Damn. Also, guys, we get to 3 out of the 5. I know it says 5 out of 5 on YouTube, but as far as Twitch subs, primes, um, YouTube memberships, donos, stuff like that, we get 3 out of 3. We'll come back and we'll keep blasting tonight, hanging out tonight on PM stream. Is bow good? No. You switch to lightning. Switch to lightning in Act 4 Nightmare. Unless you're exact, then he's gonna go magic your arrow all the way to hell. Yep, see, look at him, here he comes in. You can't handle the truth, exact. I'm sorry, I don't make Zahn, okay? If I made Zahn, Bozan wouldn't be so ass. You know what, we might settle. But we'll see. We'll give it a few more resets. Oh! It's not a hunter spell. Damn. Damn. I want the very fast attack speed.
Good to see you.
Yep, fix druids, and then Zahn, and then we look at just melee in general. That would be my plan of attack as your official Diablo D2R representative. Hire me. Vote Howie. I will make Barbs great again. I'll make Bozan great again. We'll make Melee Paladin fun. We'll make Druids just not suck ass across the board in every single spec that they have.
What you need?
No, Tireless. No, you'll get what you want too. I'm not making your other classes poop. You don't just need to, you don't be upset that other classes are getting good now, okay? We don't have some weirdo class identity politics going on here, all right?
Good to see you.
You are not your Hammerden, okay? It's okay for other classes to be strong. It's all right. Barbs don't deserve what happened to them. They went from hero to zero so fast. All right. I'm about to just say I'm gonna take 2 and run it. Because this shit's getting a whack.
Yes.
Alright, yep. We're taking 2 and running it. Your death sentry? Hey. You know what, guys? Because of that, we're also gonna just yoink a ruby from here. We'll take a chipped one. So if you get rubies, throw them in there. We're just gonna keep running and blasting. Switching out between the poison and the exploding arrow. Yeah, Barbs and Bozans were kings in 1.06. Now look at them. Look how they massacred my boys. No. No, Tireless. No. We don't. I'll never forgive them for making the fucking shark bait class or spec the best spec for a barb. I mean, think about it. The one class where you're able to use two-handed weapons, or like, well, two-handed swords anyways, in one hand. You could dual wield two-handed swords, and your best attack is wah ee ah ee ah wah ee ah ee. Get that shit out of here, dude. That shit's so fucking dumb, man. Bart, like, he gets this big ass spin to win, and he looks awesome. He can cleave through an entire pack of cows, and it's like, well, actually, that's not the best way to do damage. You're like, what do you mean? I'm holding two massive swords and just spinning. Like, how is that not doing damage? Or I have an awesome looking shield and I look tanky as hell with a big ass sword or axe or something. It's like, nope, you're actually gonna just yell at them, and that's what's gonna do the most damage. Like, who the fuck? Get him out of here, dude. You know, whoever that dev was, take him behind the shed and old yeller him. You know what I'm saying? It was two-handed in one hand in the warlock. You right. Only with the shields though. Or I guess only if you're playing with your book. But the warlock's a nerd, dude. You're gonna play a class that's holding a book, dude. You're gonna play that little nerd, dude. This dude runs around holding a book. Alright, sounds good. Resist fire. Guys, we need stamina potions. Our stamina's running weak. Alright, where's the big boy? Big man. So once they're poisoned, we can just switch and blast them. Anyways, I got the blasting. Oh, look at him right here for us. Look at him. Look at him right here. Sir. Alright, get on my face. Alright, it's poisoned. Anyways, I got the blasting.
Atma has been avenged.
Good evening.
Yeah, stamina is very odd. Okay, exploding arrow. Yeah, stamina feels... Stamina is terrible. Another thing that they could just kind of rework or redo or something. Because, yeah, it goes, like you said, just from being a big pain in the ass that you're constantly, like, having to worry about to you don't even ever think about it anymore. And guys, remember, use your shared stash for your gold, so that way if you die, you can yoink it from there and it doesn't deplete. Just think, with magic arrows, you don't even hear. Yeah, but with magic arrows, I'd still be in, like, the den of evil. Got him. I'm just kidding, I'm actually going really slow on this playthrough. The Countess runs took a while, and the beginning took a while. $15, also all into energy. And you guessed it, exploding arrow. Pretty much just maxing out exploding arrow at this point. Same thing, just keep an eye out for our elite packs. like these here. Eh. Eh. Stop it. Okay, we're good. The Dirk Diggler. Male Jiggler. Yeah, Whirlwind Barb was so good until they butchered it. Honestly, it would still be good if they allow Whirlwind to proc on hit and they give it, um, blah, 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 and they made it a true AOE. So like you can just go through like the middle of this pack right here and like hit everything that's on it. Like then it would actually be not bad. But because it's neither of those things, it's pretty poop. All right, we're 2 levels away from our stealth. Make sure you got it right away. Ooh, come here, titties. Come here, putty tat. Blow, 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 blow. Buddy, you're never convincing me Magic Arrow got anything on this. Yay. So unfortunately here, you pretty much have to find the waypoints. In Act 1, you can kind of just keep going, but there's a lot of like going into places and then coming back in Act 2, so just make sure that you're grabbing the waypoints as you go. I want tornadoes. I don't want Barb to feel like a magical class though. Like I want Barb to feel like Barb. Like D3 Barb almost didn't even feel like a Barb and other things like that. Like I want him to be an animal, but like adding tornadoes or some sort of like a proc hit thing is cool. Where are we at though? Well, if the damage is too high, then like the numbers are too much, then they can just put it back in the PTR and adjust the numbers for Whirlwind and be like, okay, Whirlwind is just too strong, so let's just make Whirlwind deal less damage, but we still want it to be fun and look cool and shit like that, and function, you know, with on hit. So we're gonna leave the on hit, but we're gonna reduce the damage. Like just play with the numbers. It's not hard. It's literally these people's jobs to figure out these answers, and they just like, I don't know. Here's fucking 6 damage on Angelic Sickle. Here's 10% faster cast rate on Monaltio, which is the funniest shit in the world because of that entire patch note. Basically, the only change that people were excited for and like were like, okay, this, you know, is I can get behind this. This one I'm excited to try this out, including myself trying out the werewolf with the new Manald would be pretty fun. However, now it's faster cast rate, so now casters win again. And so it's just hilarious to me that it's like a double troll because the only and it's not like, oh, it's an intentional troll. They're so funny. They're getting us good. No, like that was just a typo. That was just somebody fucking up at their job, you guys. But it's so funny to me that of these like troll patch notes, the one thing people were excited for that was a mistake, and they changed it, and now people are like, well, what the fuck? Yeah, all they need, tireless. All they need to do is just give melee like double defilers. That's it. That's all they need to do, and then they fix the melee splash problem. You can group up to 10 targets, like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all 8 of these would be taking, I think it's like up to 57, and then you start getting pretty bad diminishing returns after that. But it's like 57% damage. So literally everything could just around you that like you're attacking the one at 100% of your zeal damage or vengeance damage or whatever, but then everything else around you is also taking like splash damage. All they literally just have to give melee like some form of double defiler.
I can.
Because then they like the thing that melee lacks, along with just like needing a lot more affixes and just kind of not having good damage overall, is just clear speed. Like the single target damage is good and fine. Like Fury is really good. Is really quick, especially with some Feral Rage stacks and stuff like that. But it's just the fact that you have to like smack one enemy at a time, and it's just slow. It's just slower compared to somebody that can come down, place some chains, or place an arrow, or throw a javelin, and the entire map just disappears. You know, like it's just slower. And when people don't have a lot of time to play, or they just like the gotta go fast, like me personally, I like mobile classes. I don't like the slow overly strong class. I like kind of going quick and being mobile and agile and stuff like that. So for me, I like those. I just naturally gravitate towards those classes in general. But then when they're also more efficient, just like, okay, of course we're gonna play those. And so that's why I think they should do a better job trying to balance a lot of the stuff.
Good day.
Yeah, I would. It would be very interesting to be a fly on the wall, though. That's for sure, huh, T-Bone? To see like how that conversation went down between whatever the decision was to change it from run walk to faster cast rate, because like they probably were talking about how people have already seen it, how people are excited for it, but it's not what's actually happening and like what the devs are doing. Because the person that like made that website probably isn't the dev that's working on it. Like it's probably just some random person or intern, and they're just like, wait, you guys aren't adding 10% faster run walk to this ring like you did. Oh no. But it was just so funny then, because it's just like they were probably panicking because they're like, shit, like everybody is kind of excited for this change. What they should have done is, somebody suggested in one of the comments on one of my videos, is that they should have offered both, like have like opal veins have a chance of like magic or whatever, x different kinds of damage, different kinds of rolls. They said that they should have done the same thing with Menalds, and have faster cast rate versions and faster run walk versions. Faster run walk was definitely the play, because like this only benefits what, echoing strike, like warlocks. It's pretty much the only ones that are going to benefit from this change, really. Or well, having castrate and mana leech on a ring, I mean.
Good to see you. There's nothing the right portion can't cure.
Oops. All right, we got our cube, guys. Now we're looking like an actual Diablo player. Excusez-moi. We deleted our staff of teleportation, so that's super sad. We're gonna have to farm another one of those. Exactly. You're never convincing me. You're never convincing me that magic arrow can even sniff this build's jockstrap. Frenzy barb, pit teleporter. I guess maybe. But again, like just very few niche builds compared to like all of melee that could have benefited, or just like, I don't know, Even just having faster run walk on a ring to helping you level, even if you don't have like melee. Like right now, like I would take 10% faster run walk just to move around faster, even without the melee. Level 15, 2 more levels, guys. We won't be as slow. And last level that's going into Vitality. From here on out, we're pretty much dumping more or less all Vitality. Alright, guys, where is it? Come on now. I'm sick of exploring these maps to their fullest. We need to start getting some good map RNG. Either that or I need to commit all my brain power to memorizing all of the layouts of every map. But I don't really feel like doing that. That seems like a lot. Also, so guys, I've been thinking, what kind of more videos would you guys like to see for season 15? Like, do you guys want some deep kind of dive, like lore kind of research videos? Stag had suggested taking like a farming spot like Trav, for instance, being like, you know, the hook being something like, you know, you farm Trav for like a lot, but you know the history of it, and then just kind of doing like, you know, deep dive into the history of the High Council, blah blah blah, doing like each spot. You know, the catacombs is how Andario came. So we could either do like kind of lore based interesting videos, or we could just do, trying to think, just different like gear showcasing. I could just go crazy and just do different builds all the time. Or if there's other like informative how to or style things that you guys think might help either new players or returning players or something like that. To have a goal of at least 2 videos and 3 shorts a week for season 15. And we might switch that up. I might go to like one video, depending. Guide on not being poor early. Yeah, just get lucky. That's the thing though. Like that's the thing, unfortunately. Is the blunt, honest truth of the game doesn't make for good content. Uh, you can't really fill, you know, 8.5 minutes with, hey, just get lucky. Because that's really all that is getting to hell as quickly as possible, which is what I'm showcasing here, and then just farming items, and from there, it, yeah, like these guys like to be like, oh, let me show you exactly how to get a jaw on day 3 of ladder, like day 1, and it's just bullshit, man, because it's just like, yeah, it's good chances, but it's not like, I don't want people like guaranteeing, you know, thinking, oh, the gig, like, I think a lot of the creators do a bad job at convincing like just the overall raw, like real truth of what Diablo 2 is. And like, yeah, it's an easy job with this one trick. You just farm lower cursed and melt your brain off. You just make a Hork Barb. I mean, like I have lots of shorts. Like a lot of the people that found me through streaming, I don't think you guys have realized how many shorts that I have, and especially like how many of the earlier ones are more informative. Like I do have an early ladder Hork Barb, and the point of it was to be like, yeah, this is the best way, you know, more or less to get runes online. And so here's a Hork Barb. Here's what you need. Like here's what you do. Blah blah blah. I have stuff on like how to flip stuff on Tradery, how to use Tradery, what items you're looking for, what rings are valuable, what circlets are valuable, what caster amulets are valuable, and how to make those. I guess I could just do more of like a compendium of like save your rubies, uh, save everything, sell everything, um, cube your stuff up, reroll gems with GCs to get skillers. You could do breakpoints, yeah. Breakpoints just like the stuff that's one and done. That's the thing though. It's like if I make breakpoints, then that's it. Like then that's my video on breakpoints. I'm not gonna like make. They don't change breakpoints enough to do that. But yeah, you're right. I could make a video showcasing breakpoints. I could use Luke Goblin. Shout out Mr. Absting, homie. Realistically, too, though, we gotta try to find a way to. And I think the videos are definitely gonna help, but bring in some more monetization. Make a video on how to make vids like me. I don't think I make the greatest vids. That'd be more of like a, I think like production wise, Cooley by far makes like the best videos. Whether you feel, however you feel about his content or him as in general is one way or another, but
Stay a
for
while.
production quality, that shit's clean.
Hello.
I yes, it does. Wireless, but again, I and maybe that's something I need to get over. But it's more or less like I struggle to make a video that I wouldn't watch myself, in a way. And so if I go to, for example, if we go to D2R Luke Goblin here, and we type in breakpoints, like this is just my thought process, right? So if I go to breakpoints on D2R Luke Goblin, and I'm just like, my video is just sitting here, how do I make a video that's entertaining, that is me being like, just reading what the fuck you can see, right? Like I'm almost insulting your intelligence and patronizing you of like, guys, here's Druid's faster cast rates. You see at 19%, he gets 15 frames. At 163%, he gets 10 frames. However, it's just like I can just make a short or something and be like, hey, this tool exists. This is what I use to figure out stuff. Like, here you go. Because it's going to be a lot easier for people to come back. They're not going to watch my one video and memorize everything from that. And they're also not going to just keep coming back. Like, if I make a video and I'm like, here's this website and link it, I want them to, like, use this. If I go breakpoints, Amazon. So faster run rock, faster hit recovery. I guess this doesn't have increased attack speed. It does have the different forms, but that's just my thing. Like, I don't know how to make an entertaining enough video that fills the time of like 20 minutes. And that's what I mean with all these other creators, where they just like bring up their notepad and then they just start yapping for like 20 minutes and just reading what I can see and read. And like, I can read what they're saying, what it takes them 5 minutes to say, I can read it in 30 seconds and like skim it in my head. Like, so that's why for videos like that, I'm like, I don't know how to make this video. And it's just like, yeah, breakpoints exist. Here's the Amazons for faster cast rate, faster hit recovery, faster run walk, faster block rate, and then just going over that. Like, it's just, I don't know how to make that 12 minutes without just circle talking and like I said, patronizing or insulting your guys' intelligence, more or less. And I'm definitely not trying to do that. So
Allow me to advise.
we could just make videoception. Oh wait, I got yapping. Never actually got my staff.
Good day.
That's why I'd rather just kind of stream too, and just like if the people have questions and want to see things, like I'll just do it live and showcase that type of stuff, help them out live. We bring them into the community, talk through them through Discord and stuff like that. Um, but I do know that I need to start making more videos. I just don't want the videos to be boring. But you're right. You know, having a video that showcases breakpoints, that showcases the different things, would definitely be good and definitely help. On my face. What is happening? Their urn or something? Oh. Come on. Live reaction. I almost did that. I almost did a live reaction
Good to see you.
to Iceman's video,
May I help you?
which apparently he made according to Jables or somebody. He made an apology video on. Like he backtracked what he said as well. Damn. We can get the Far Oasis. It is down here, okay. Oh yeah, tireless, that's for sure. I mean, it's just like ape brain stuff. Like we talk all the time about how the people that are partnered with Blizzard, or stuff like that, even if they might not be the most in touch with like what's actually going on in the game, people's ape brains will just be like, well, they're partner with, but they clearly know what's going on, or even just numbers. Like, oh, you only have, five, like 10 people watching. You're versus somebody that has hundreds. Like clearly, you don't know what you're talking about, and it's just like it's weird. It's just this weird thing. We just got to break that stigma and just keep finding more homies and like just being honest and truthful. And that's what I mean when I said with the channel and everything, I don't want to be some clickbait, some just like, oh my God, this guy's just pumping up garbage content like left and right. That's just obviously trying. Like, I want the content to be meaningful. I want it to be helpful. Um, and I want to showcase ladder because a lot of people just play the game and then they just only go non-ladder or they only just go back to single player or something like that. Like that. Oh yeah, I play ladder, and it's them starting a character, getting it to like level 75 in 2 weeks, getting mediocre gear, maybe some GG gear, but usually funneled from viewers, etc. And then they're like, okay, yeah, I'm done, and then they just go back to single player, non-ladder, or whatever, and we could use somebody that's by the homies for the homies. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that I watch that just seem so out of touch with like what and I say actual players want, but it's just my people like ladder players, people that are on playing the game every day. but like with each other more so than just by themselves and single player and doing whatever they want. Oh, guys, our stealth.
Good morning.
It's so close. Let's grab it out the stash because we're definitely going to get it. We're definitely going to use it. Stigma. I hardly know her.
I hope I know what I'm doing.
I'm just not a fan of the anti-change people like inserting themselves into the change conversations and then completely shutting them down, especially because Blizzard allows you to play Reign of the Warlock. They allow you to play um, Lord of Destruction or Classic. And on single player, if you know what you're doing, and it's not, our fault if you don't know what you're doing, and you can learn what to do, you can go out and kind of find like any patch you want and kind of play that on single player. It might be a pain in the butt to do, but like if that's what you truly want to do, you can do that. The people that are online are just like fully at the mercy of whatever Blizzard, decides to do. Single player people, you can pretty much mod and hack your game like however you want. So if you don't like something, one, just either like ignore it, or two, just kind of mod, like get it out of there. Bodiero? Yeah, Vitality. Excuse me.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, got our stealth, guys. Oh,
Let there be light.
oh, that's funny.
I've been greetings.
Is it like actually sincere, or is it? I mean, I wonder why he did it. I think we all know why Llama did it,
Good day.
but I find it interesting that Iceman did it like that. Guys, remember, talk to Drogden. After anything in Act 2, just always talk to Drogden. Alright, these are always in the corner, so we're just sprinting to the corner. Sometimes you get unlucky. The fuck? I just think that they should be taking a little bit more, like, they should be willing to take a little bit more risks and see, um, just change things up a little bit more on latter seasons. I don't think they have to commit fully to like these massive changes. I think they can kind of play with their audience a little bit and just give us different testings for different ladder seasons. I'm not saying make every single one like crazy drastically different by any means or anything, insane like that. But just if you have an idea or there's like a feedback that you're getting a lot of or something like that, and you want to test it out, just throw it in a ladder season or even just a PTR and just see if people like it. Like they just don't do anything. Hold on, Rig, what you said in a second, T1? He said he needed to give Blizzard credit for making D2R, but with that being said, why the hell did they make Amazon Assassin's Hog? Why is he so focused on the looks, dude? Like, that's where I can't get him at. Like, that's what I can't get behind, man. I could fucking care less. You think I'm doing this and, like, you think I'm like, oh God, hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. Actually, hold on a sec. I'm just gonna, Oh, 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 don't look. Uh, uh, like, what are we doing? Like, what are, what are we doing? You equip it. Okay. Equip it and ship it. Like, is that what we're actually doing with our characters? What, like, once we throw some gear on them, who the fuck cares? That's not what I don't care. I don't want the devs' time and our resources going towards making the characters have tickle bitties or whatever the hell. I want the game to just be fun. Was it dumb they changed them? Yes. Is it worth spending all the time and resources to change them back and bring their legs back and make their tits bigger? No. Like what the hell? That's why when he was in his original video, he was like, "Elect me. You know, I'll do a better job." It's like, uh, uh elect me instead, because I'm agreeing with a lot of what you're saying, but not the weirdo stuff, not the gooner stuff. Yeah, that exactly. That's what I mean. Like they just want to bring her pair of pants back, her legs back. He's always talking about that though. Like he's always talking about how the assassin should just, or like the Amazon should just be some cute, like bimbo chick. He even has that like AI, like overly like cutesy little Amazon avatar that he uses like in all his videos and shit like that. Yeah, like I'm throwing a Valk wing on hers. I can't even see her face, and I'm throwing like an Enigma on her and just TPing around. Like I'm not, like I said, at no point am I like sitting there zooming in and just like gooning. Yeah, and is that ooh woo? I'm just not. Like I mean, maybe some people are. I mean, not me. Normal dude playing a game. Remember, normal dude playing a game. Okay. We all got our weird quirks and quirks, so we can't like flame other people. But you know, some people are weird. Guys, did you know if you subscribe on YouTube or on Twitch, you get 2 months of Audible for free right now? Yeah, 2 months. And Audible Pro. Audible Pro gives you a free book every single month. So not only do you basically get two free Audible books. I'm just saying, that's a good deal because those credits, you can use the credits on any book. Hey, look at, he said say less. Sold. I think you probably have to link your, Amazon or whatever. Thank you. Really appreciate that. But all I know is that Amazon, because Amazon owns Twitch, they're running a promo. So apparently you get two. I actually just canceled my Audible. I think it's $15 a month for the Pro. So you literally get $30 like for the what is it, $5 or $6 to sub. I think it's $6 now. I think they raised it from five. That damn inflation. And then the books, the credits that they give you, each book can be, valued up to like 15 to $20. Wait, the Mistborn series. I actually wanted to start that. I do a book club. We got some self-help books and stuff like that mostly, but we did one. I actually have to finish Isles of the Emberdark, the standalone novel that he had. I just wanted to read some of his I just wanted to read some of his stuff because I've heard really good things about like Oathkeeper and stuff like that. And before diving into, thousands of pages and shit like that, um, because I started I had started the Wheel of Time series before, and I bought like 4 of the 13 books or whatever, and by the fourth book I was like, dude, I'm kind of like, this is kind of falling off, and I look it up, and apparently like the first 3 books are like the best ones that everybody loves. So I'm like, all right, well, that's a bummer. So now I'm a lot more cautious, especially if I'm purchasing. Um, but I have Oathkeeper. Like I have the book of the Stormlight, the first book of the Stormlight Archives, just because like all my friends that I have, similar tastes with as well said good things about it. Yeah, I love finding new books and sharing books and stuff like that. Actually, every time, well, I very rarely ever go to one, but and whenever I do go to like a used bookstore, I try and look for a copy of one of the Lord of the Ring books, that I don't have like that version of, and then get it and have like different copies of the trilogies and stuff like that. Yep, we're on D4. We started D4 last week. Yeah, I actually, I don't know. Like, I kind of want to increase the lore playthrough because I feel like D4 is going to take a long time because it has all those different villages and stuff like that. And I genuinely want to play the game and like try to max my character out and like see what Lord of Hatred changes and brings to. No, we didn't make it through the original campaign yet. But I've been thinking about, he just subbed. So again, we're at 1 out of 3. But if we get 3 out of 3, we'll come back and do PM streams. And I've been thinking about doing just like that for the PM streams. Like if we secure it, we'll come in, we'll do a lore stream. Like we secure it, we'll come in, we'll do a lore stream, or like a D4 stream. B&N, the Lord of the Ring copies. Wait, no. I was ordering some guides from Amazon, like, for a while, mostly like collector guides and stuff like that, for like Elden Ring and pretty much all like FromSoft guides. And from one of them ended up coming with like the binding pretty like ripped and torn and stuff. And at first I was gonna just like take the loss and be like, oh dang, that's a bummer. But then I'm like, no, dude, like I literally put this on like my shelves for to look nice, and like I'm just gonna return it and get a different copy. And so yeah, I did. It worked out well. Triangle. Triangle is over this way. Your homie made it act too? You talking about me? Am I the homie in question here? Oh, we're blasted now. Wait, Tireless, me too. Elden Ring's my favorite game, actually. So I got the collector's edition of the game, the first game. I actually bought it. So I bought the game on PS5 and loved it. Digital right away. And then I decided to get the game on PC to play with another friend. Me and my buddy that had it on PS5 have another friend that only has PC. So we got it to play with him there. And then I ended up getting the DLC, or like, so I still have like the sealed physical version of the game in that, and they're all just like, all the statues are still in the box and stuff like that. I just don't wait, you got the dust buds? I don't know, I'm not sold on that at all. That seems like shareholder slop to me. Duskblood seems like shareholder slop, kind of like Night Rain. There's been somebody that has been coming in and killed. Why did has been coming in and they've been developing their own game and getting like feedback from me and some other like Diablo 2 people, because he said Diablo 2 was one of his big inspirations. He was actually in the stream yesterday and said that last night it should be in playable alpha, the game that he's working on, and it sounds awesome, and I'm really excited to try it out. So hopefully he comes back and I get the name of it or a way to play it. Yeah, I don't have a Switch to it. I'm definitely not buying it for any of those games that are out there. I'm just gonna poison him and run around. I didn't buy any thawing potions, but you can. Pretty much just gonna be the poison that gets him. Slowly. Because otherwise he's gonna do that. So if you buy some thawing potions, he won't do that. If you run around, he won't do that. Get him! Yeah, he's a real fun fight, guys. He's a real fun fight. Do do do. Come on, man.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day. Good day, mate. That ugly slug. And we got him. Woo! Grab everything because it's gonna sell. Shh, drop it there.
This is not good.
I hope it's good, but the
This ever end?
like hostile
Good evening.
takeover is kind of crazy. That's happening at what, Kodakawa or the FromSoft, more or less, trickling down to FromSoft.
It is an honor to serve you.
Lightning res, only 4 slots though. Jaren tells me. You guys ready for the Jaren tells me? Here it comes.
Ahoy. Greeting, Jaren.
Jaren tells me.
Greetings. Well,
Hello, Harley. Alright, I messed up and I did not buy enough stamina potions, so I need to go buy more stamina potions. Because this act uses so many.
I'm sorry.
We go. We continue. Alright guys, quick say a little prayer that dear Lord Jesus be our guest. Let this act 3 for us be blessed. Alright, now it's gonna have good RNG. We're not gonna have to deal with any of that nightmare shit anymore. It's looking not blessed at all for us, actually. It's looking cursed, actually. Looking the opposite of blessed. Guys, we're a third of the way to Enigma. Got our Ithrin. Got the hard one down. Now for the easy ones. You don't like my water bottle, dude? I needed more for when I go to jiu-jitsu. Because I usually just like take my my shaker bottle, and sometimes I have like creatine and like pre-workout and stuff like that in there, and drink like half of it, if not more, usually by the time like we even start, and then I'm just dying. I needed something bigger, something more better. Just stores more. Buddy, Friday and Saturday off? Buddy! We're gonna chum. That's chumming news. Alright, Spider Cavern, guys, we got lucky. Remember, no, you don't want none of that arachnid layered nonsense. That's for the birds. Ah. Of course, it's over there, though. We're just gonna get this and then run back out, so that way we can just keep running. Okay, it's really all the way over there. If I didn't have jujitsu on Saturday and wasn't trying to like really lock in on that and self-discipline type stuff as well, I would be like, sure, let's just go, 24 hours on Saturday night. But I will go till about like 1 o'clock on Friday night until, which will be about 2 o'clock your time. I was too old. We'll do the big day on like a Saturday into Sunday or something like that.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
There we run out. Or maybe Sunday into Monday morning or something like that. Like start or super early Sunday morning and just go.
I am overburdened.
All right. Is this a connector to the Flare Jungle? Come on, just connect to the Flare Jungle for me. Just do it. Come on. Do it. Do it. Oh. Oh, dude. What's going on, Wedge? How's it going, homie? Are you on lunchies? Yeah, we're still getting it. We got to bring you guys a little bit more. We got to start getting ready for whatchamacallit? Start getting ready for school. Bringing you guys longer streams again. A little lunch break in the middle. Guys, we're pretty strong. Looking pretty mighty. longsword.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
So you're gonna want to carry more because your staff of teleport could be very expensive, and you're definitely gonna want to get one of those. Or missells them, so just keep going back and forth until you find a staff that has charges of teleport, not plus to teleport. That doesn't work for us. He gave Hijinks the void. Oh my god, that almost killed me. Did he DM me about it? Because I have a Discord DM from Hijinks that I haven't looked at yet. Just wondering if that. So maybe we'll get lucky. If you're before level 24, you only have to look at the red ones. So he doesn't have any here. So you can save yourself a little bit of time if you start looking for them before level 24, because then you can equip them. So you can just look at ones that have a red background. The Zahn accelerates here. Let's keep going, exploring arrow and vitality. Come on, flared jungle. For a dungeon. Yes, sir. Oh my god. Oh my god. Happy feet, guys. Happy feet. You don't want to stay too static versus the blaster gang here. If you hang lefts, that'll get you there past this. But again, tragedy can strike. So just make sure you're ready for that. But again, we hang our lefts here. This is where, again, if you don't want the mana regen, but it's just too nice for me to pass up, you can switch over. If the fire is really scaring you, you can switch over to some double Ral cap. If you have 2 Rals and just get insane fire res. Get some life. Nope, still none. Sounds good. I'll check the signups and stuff like that. I'm not sure if he did or not. It's a bummer he can't join us, but I'm sure he'll be around. Okay. Usually it's in the corner. Sometimes it can be, I was gonna say, sometimes it can be in the middle. Oh my god. Okay. Thanks, Lag. Thanks, Lag. Love you too. Thank God for them. Keeping the falling on the sword for the rich assholes. All right, we'll drop our TV closer. I wonder if like you can do it so like you put your TP like this and it pops up over there, you know? That'd be funny. Do 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 do.
Impossible.
Okay. Off. Oh fuck. We gotta just go. Healing potion. Fuck no! No, Stag, you jinxed us. Why's everything always bad happen?
Hello.
What's going on, homie? Bob and Shards get active. Yes, sir. Frosty, I think we might, if we secure PM streams this week, we might do lore streams on it for a bit. Just because, or just to check out some D4 and do some leveling, some side quest stuff, more so than anything. But we might do D4 on the, like, PM streams. Which, by the way, today we're at 1 out of... Give me that money. We're at 1 out of 3 on. Go, go, go. If you could move so I could click that, that'd be great. I'll make you move. Got him. We got him. And if you're an Audible person or you enjoy reading on Twitch for 2 months because they're partnered, you know, with Amazon, you get 2 months of Audible Pro if you subscribe or gift a sub or something like that on Twitch. And Audible Pro is normally $15 a month and gives you 1 free book per month. So you get like a free token or credit that you can use to redeem for a book. So you get basically 2 free Audible books. Not a bad fucking deal. And it supports the boy. You get something, I get something, you know? It's a win-win. It's actually a really good deal. Only if you like you use audio, you know, if you don't fuck with books or anything like that, you're fine with your brain just slowly turning to mush, then, you know, don't do it. All right. Now we're gonna go the distance. Feels such a wave of relief. Am I the only one that gets just such a like wave of relief after you finish the Flare Jungle and you just make it to like the Kurist? Damn.
I can't carry anymore.
Give me those potions. Potion seller. I need your strongest potion. Exploding arrow. Vitality. Oh, we're level 20, guys. We can be normal now. Personally, I like being 24 by the time you get to Act 5, though. So stopping and doing tombs, or stopping and doing, if somebody has gotten past it and seeing if cows are available, that's better than tombs. But getting players together and doing just player 8 tombs would be super blasty and exciting. Do, 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 do. Run straight past here.
I am overburdened.
He's asking about the Sunder. Oh shit.
Good evening.
I thought I gave it back. Or I gave it to you? Oh. Wait. So remember, the ones that have charges are red. And that's what we want. Nope. None of these, unfortunately. Need one with just teleport.
Hello?
I can't.
What do you need?
Okay, light res. Like that. Mm-mm-mm. Cool. Where? Oh, where? How bizarre. Nice. We're going all the way to Trav, and then we come back. get techie with it. Let's find a sewers here. Somewhere. Oh, like mine works too. Well, let's do this. Drop that there. Ah, should have healed him. Ow. That was rude. Almost slow. We go back. Then we're gonna take our this. Look at that, guys. Look at that tech. Look at that tech. Literal. Look at it. Oh gosh. Hey, wait. Watch out, dolls. Pretty much the only thing you gotta watch out for those little assholes. Because they blow up on you. They do a lot of damage. But we're looking for the gloom bats. Look for the green gloom bat. Then you found it. There it is. See, the green gloom bat. Ice Hawk. His heart. Now we can just go right to Trav. See how nice that is? Ooh, ooh, ah. How's it going today, Stag Nasty? Throw our javelins around. Get our poison going. Oops.
I can't.
Golly, the slow is kind of crazy.
Impossible.
Smash. Yay.
Good day.
Alright, let's go. Let's go get my pisto. Let's go get my pisto. Oh my god, ow, ow, ow. Do, 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 do. Gotta get to the other side. Just love when they enter the walk the doors. Okay. Woo! Remember, guys, if you hit the waypoint here, it's always left from the waypoint. So here's the waypoint. And if you're solo, doing tombs might be a little bit slower. Doing travs and like the surrounding temples can be sometimes faster. And then doing, you know, these runs coming down here and killing everything in here, including these guys. Mr. Bram. Helps net some additional nice. Damn. Damn. We got low quick. We got low real quick. Hug that so you don't pull that one aggro. And then get our potions. I don't really want to come back, so I'm just going to stock up on some extras. Just in case. Same thing, let's switch and poison him. He does have really good poison resistance, though. So unfortunately, this is probably not going to do a whole lot of anything. Every little bit helps. The ball is like pretty much the only thing you really have to worry for. Mostly because it freezes. But depending on his RNG and AI, you can, you know, get a few hits out and stuff like that. Worry out for, yeah, exactly. Getting greedy. Bob and weave, boys. You bastard. You absolute bastard. It was the last shot. Last shot, and he just... Get out of my face. Oh, 2 shots. You needed 2 more, my bad.
I am overburdened.
Hey, check it out.
Success.
Success. Success. Alright, homies.
Greetings.
Normally we get to Act 5 and then wrap it up, but we spent a little bit too much time jorking off at the Countess and stuff like that. So, this is going to be where I wrap it up today. We will continue the Zon tomorrow, probably. If I'm feeling it, I might just come back for a Diablo 4 stream tonight. I don't know. I'm kind of been feeling a little bit of D4. We'll see. Anyways, but I don't want to mess up with the lore stuff, so I don't know. Either way, appreciate the sub, Mr. Tireless. Thank you very much. Continues to help me do this stuff the way that I envision it and would like to. So, very, very much thank you. Appreciate that. Who else we got in the chat here? Mr. Stag, Nasty, Frosty, T-Bone, Exec, Chris. I don't know what. There's a little baby deer outside. Stinger. I don't know about any other lurkers or chatters. Mwah. Lurkers. Mwah. VOD enjoyers. Wedge. Moop. Tireless. Holding down the Twitch chat. Got nothing but love for you guys. Appreciate you all. So I will be around in the Discord, and I'll be back another day closer. Another day closer to Friday, guys. That's it. Hopefully you enjoyed the Amazon. Again, just little recap. We went exploding fire arrow until level 6. Took magic arrow at the den. We did 6 through 10. Poison javelin, 11. Multi-shot, 12. On up, exploding arrow, along with Radamant, exploding arrow. And yeah, we got stealth, gemmed, hunter's bow. Ideally, you get 3 sockets. We just tapped out at 2. Put in as best rubies that you can in there. And then we have a double tier cap. Our ruins we found farmed from normal. Our ruins we farmed from normal Countess. And we got 27 strength, 28 dex for base values, 30 energy, and everything else into vitality. So, we will continue on with this. Peace out, homies. Peace. Got nothing but love for you guys.